Hey folks, how are you? Well, look, this is a tutorial video on how to make a video for YouTube using nothing but an iPhone and DaVinci Resolve. So I'm right now holding this in my hand, the iPhone in my hand, filming this using iPhone 6. Now we'll just cut to the making of the video and away we go. Now, don't forget, subscribe, like, and I will see you very shortly in the next part of this video. It is actually me, so I'm going to do a tutorial on how I actually make a video using nothing but what I've got available to me on an iPhone 6. So I'm going to take a photo of the setup. Harry's movies. This is what I do when I sit down and make a video. It is the 21st of April 2020. This is how to create a video with just an iPhone 6. Da-da-da. Okay, so oh, that's good. That's actually about a full scope. Nice. Okay, what I do, pen and paper, and I have outline thing. Now look, for me, I love CinemaScope. So super wide angle. Even though I'm using an iPhone 6 to do this, it doesn't do CinemaScope. I can emulate it. So I do that in permanent marker. Then I use a pencil. So I'm going to have me, maybe with glasses or without glasses, I don't know, and I'm going to be talking about how and what we're going to do is use an example of making a coffee. So we're going to say make coffee, an AeroPress. There's a light that I've got above here, and then there's a little like lava lamp which I've got going in the background there as well. So you can see that it doesn't really make sense to you, but it makes sense to me, so that's all that matters, as you're the one who's making the movie or the video. So there's a bit of light coming off that, a bit of light out of there. There's a window behind me here which is going to provide a lot more sunlight, so I think there'll be enough light in there to not have to worry about using extra artificial lighting. And it goes hand in hand with the idea that we can make a video with the barest minimum pieces of equipment, which is the iPhone 6 and natural sunlight and props that we've got. So that's going to be the intro, and I'm going to just say here, blah blah blah, making a coffee and how we make a movie. And then I'm going to set up the iPhone somewhere over here. Just use anything to hold it up and support the camera, and have the field of view coming kind of that area there. So, and because I'm focusing on making the coffee, I'm going to try and remove myself from the equation and just use sound effects. And that's pretty much going to be the scene. So it's broken up into two things. There's the intro, which we know about, and then there's the actual scene. One more thing I guess we can spell out is the intro itself. I like to actually do a script, so you don't have to worry too much about what you say. You will see in my earlier videos I didn't do any scripting at all, and it's pretty bad. So now I've decided I must do scripts for what I'm going to be saying. So I'm going to say something like, I can't even remember my writing now. This is so bad. First up, thanks for watching. I've got to get in the habit of saying this, so I'm going to add it in here. If you could, I'd appreciate your subscribing and liking my videos. It helps a lot. Onto the video. So I'll do that now, and then I'll do the scene, and then I'll probably do some kind of a closing. So let's go to the page here. We'll do closing. So you can see we're planning out the entire video before we actually even start. So we'll call this the outro. This is a cool pen, by the way. Me speaking to the camera. I have the things in the background, blah blah blah. So you can see I'm still kind of learning as well. There you have a completed video, an iPhone only, just your imagination, a camera, and no fear. I like rhyming things if I can. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. So I'm going to video that now on the iPhone, so I've got to take it apart, and that is it. What I've done in the past is basically have videos that I have completed, and I've come back and written done, so it feels like you've actually accomplished something, and you can actually tick it off and say, yeah, I did it. You can do YouTube with a phone and a bit of paper, and away you go. Bang. You do need DaVinci Resolve, so a computer, obviously. It's going to be harder if you don't have editing software. So DaVinci Resolve is free. It's available on Linux, Windows, and Mac. I've got a Mac, so I use it on the Mac. It is almost professional quality software in terms of the professionals use the paid-for version. There's a few things which they've taken out of the free version, but it is extraordinarily generous of them to do this. It's a fantastic product. And there are plenty of tutorials online in YouTube on how to use DaVinci Resolve. I can't see any reason why anyone would not use this software. It is fantastic. And the sooner you can learn to use it, the sooner you will get on top of your game and becoming a really good video editor. So get onto it. It's great. All right, enough said. I'm going to record the stuff now. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next one. This is how we're going to set up making a short video about making coffee. So we've got all the props set up. I've got the camera to record hopefully what I'm doing in the background in terms of setup as well. So we'll speed up and slow down the video as we need to get through this as quickly as we had an abrupt end to the video. I thought I might just add a little bit more nicer ending to this. So thanks for watching. If you could subscribe and like, that'd be awesome. It would mean a lot to me. And I hope that you got some value out of that. We will meet again. Bye-bye now.